Hello and welcome to Your Financial Planet, a podcast hosted by the Synergy Capital Solutions team. In this episode, Alex Burns, the Director of Advisory at Synergy Capital Solutions, will be talking to our three new team members, Caryn, Brennan and Diego.
Well, good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me today on our podcast. I know we got some new faces here. Got coming up on 2 months next week, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty good so far.
Very good.
We're still here.
Yeah, we're just going to do a quick introduction, so we'll start kind of run down the line. Just tell us your name, where you're from, what your role is at Synergy. Start with you, Caryn.
Caryn Fields. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and my role is an advisor at Synergy.
My name is Brennan Ifkovits. I'm an analyst here at Synergy, and I'm from Grosse Pointe, Michigan.
And Diego Wanderley, originally from Brazil. I live in Naples, Florida, and I'm an advisor at Synergy.
Very cool. And then I know a little bit about your guys' background, but tell me about kind of your career path and what led you here today.
So I actually started in nonprofit fundraising and community development, and through networking figured out finance was where I wanted to go, so jumped over into the financial world and did the training program at Morgan Stanley, and most recently was a financial consultant at Fidelity.
Very cool.
I started in the industry in 2017 and have experience as an investment analyst and a portfolio analyst, supporting the senior advisors with conducting in-depth financial analysis, market research, staying on top of economic trends, and assisting in any way possible with the client portfolio management process.
You went to Michigan State, right?
Yes, I did.
So it's obvious, like checking.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
Started as a banker at Fifth Third Bank and grew myself there to be a licensed banker. We got recruited by Morgan Stanley, my team and me at the time, and we built a business from scratch at Morgan Stanley. And I met with Mark at Synergy and decided that's what I wanted to be next. So.
I like it. And then we'll kind of go in reverse order. Start with you, Diego. What makes you passionate about what you're doing today?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think being able to help people and find, or showing them a different way how they can accomplish their goals. I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I love about my job is finding the best way to guide them through the career and or retirement to achieve their final goals.
Yeah. What are you?
I think the biggest thing is being able to build client relationships, maintain them, and kind of like what Diego said is help them get from point A to point B or point A to point Z across their lifetime in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I think like no two clients are the same, so I always compare it to like I like putting puzzles together and piecing the different things. So all the clients have maybe 10 different pieces, but how do they all fit, and do we make sure that their puzzle is built the way that they want?
Yeah.
And really getting to know the clients I guess the puzzle doesn't work all the time, constantly changing, and making sure that we keep up with that.
Yeah. You have like 2 meetings in the same day, but they're completely different people in completely different parts of their life, and you have to earn their trust to show them that you're trying to help them and guide them along the way, and really just kind of like laying out the options. Even just like, I don't know, somebody's buying a car, there's 1,000 different ways to finance it, like pay cash or finance. But yeah,
I was having the conversation with one of our advisors yesterday, and it was revolving around a lot of what we do is about trust, right? So, because we know we can do the financials the right way. It's about, do you trust me enough?
And like you said, all the tools that we leverage day to day are like based on you put good info in, you get good info out. So you kind of need that back and forth, like 2-way street trust from the clients to give you like in-depth information in order to give them kind of any really general guidance along the way. But it's not all black and white. Like we can put it into the plan and tell a client, well, if you sell your house, like you're gonna have enough money like for the end of your life, or you get a smaller house, or you buy a less expensive car. But it's not like all black and white, because people are used to their lifestyle.
Exactly.
People want to maintain a certain lifestyle throughout their life, so that's kind of, I guess, where we come in. But another question, what do you guys to Synergy? I know you guys kind of all came to us in different manners. What was something that stuck out to you when you were going through the interview process?
Yeah, so I think a huge thing for me was culture, and it was very clear from meeting to meeting, and whether it was blood family or not, that you guys are a family. And that meant a lot to me of you're working day in and day out with these people, like you want to have that good rapport, and really feel like you're part of something. And that from meeting with you, Alex, and Jordan, and just everyone that I talked to, it was like top of mind for them too. So that was something that really stuck out with me. You can work well with clients, but if you don't feel comfortable with the people that you're working with, you're not gonna keep growing and excelling.
To build off of that, culture I think was up there as one of the top things as well, where it's, like she said, is you want to be able to be comfortable and communicate well and mesh well, and I feel like that's like what you guys are to a T. And I mean, it makes it easygoing but still being professional. And also the other thing too was the way that things are structured and the way that the processes are driven, not only for ourselves but also for clients, and that they are obviously the number one priority, but the way that we handle things on a day in and day out basis. Was very impressed and glad to be a part of the process now.
So for me, it was one thing. I had a conversation with Mark, and throughout the conversation, we mentioned Synergy a bunch of time, and not talking about the name of the company, but you know that is an important piece of the puzzle is Synergy, and that's the name of the company stood out very well. You know, it matched what we do here. It's a group of people that are in synergy in the benefit of the client. So I think that was the first thing, and the way we do the business, the planning, and understanding the client, making sure they are the priority always, right? So working together to make sure the client's doing well. So those are the reasons what made me move to Synergy, and I'm very happy.
Good to hear. Yeah, I like that. One way or another, all of you guys mentioned culture, and that was when we started the search. We were looking specifically for that. We're like, you can teach somebody the process or like the planning and the like operations side of it, but you can't teach somebody to be like a team player, especially in our virtual environment where Diego's in South Florida, you're in Chicago, you're in Michigan. Like we literally have advisors in 3 different time zones across 5 different states, I think. So you need somebody that's willing to adapt to the changing needs of our clients. And I mean, even since you guys joined, a lot of the processes even have evolved since then.
Right.
Yes, real quick, kind of last question. What's something you guys like to do in your free time, or favorite place you've traveled to, or favorite holiday?
So my favorite place that I've ever been is probably Zanzibar, on the coast of Africa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I haven't really been anywhere too extravagant.
Right. What do you like to do outside of work?
But outside of work, I'm a big hockey guy, big golfer. Can't really golf that much throughout the Michigan seasons, but outside of that, with family and friends, simple back.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that you mentioned family, and I've never been to fancy places like you, Caryn, but for me, I like skiing, water skiing in Florida, right? So we do that, boating, staying with family is very important too.
Yeah. So
that'd be my answer.
I like it. Quick and easy. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me today, and we're very happy to have you guys as part of the team, and looking forward to growing together, working for our clients.
Thank you.
To be here.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for listening to Your Financial Planet. Please hit the subscribe button below to be notified when new episodes become available. If you would like to reach out to our team, please contact us at 888-363-4546, or you can email us at hello@synergycapitalsolutions.com.